Well, hello and welcome back to my channel. It's Salisa coming to you from Beautifully Me and You. And today, as promised, I'm bringing you guys a video all about side income, side hustles, ways that you can get your money up, okay? I'm sure in this video, there's gonna be an idea that you've never heard of. And not all the ideas have I specifically tried, but they're things that I want to try and they're all on my list and on my radar. And maybe you'll just get to them a little bit sooner than I would. So I'm gonna be sharing some secrets, some tips, and I hope you guys learn something from this. That's what this is about. If that sounds like something that interests you, then let's get right into it. So this is gonna be a very casual video. I'm just gonna be having kind of conversation with you guys. I do have my laptop in my lap, and so I'll be bringing up some computer screens so I can show you guys some information directly from websites. As well, I have my cell phone, so if you catch me looking down, it's just because I'm looking to the next idea that I need to talk about. Before we get started, I did wanna say a couple of things. One, if you're looking for a new side hustle venture, a new idea, then plant the seed and let your intuition kind of guide you where you should go. And I feel like that's what happened with me as far as some of the side ideas that I've been working and the side hustles that I've been working. I just asked for an answer and then I waited and I received it. Okay, so I asked a question, waited for the answer, and I think you guys should do the same. There might be something in here that sparks something in your heart and you're like, I can do that. Let me look further into that. And just know that I'm not going too in depth with every single idea because it's quite a bit of ideas. But if something specifically speaks to you and you need more information, there's always YouTube as a resource, there's Google, and you also can leave me a comment down below. And if I get enough comments about one particular topic, then I'll make an extended video about that particular side income or side hustle, okay? All right, number 2, always remember that you either have to invest money or time when you're trying to build a side hustle. So if you don't have the resources to invest money, and I'll give you some examples in a minute, then you're gonna have to invest time, but keep that in the back of your mind, okay? These ideas either require time or money as an investment, okay? Nothing comes for free. Even passive income, even side hustle, side income, it requires some work on your part. And that's what I wanted to also remind you of, okay? First, I want to talk about some side incomes or side hustles that require money as an investment. And the reason why I'm going to talk about these and get these out of the way, because this is nothing that I'm going to elaborate on. If you're looking for more information about how to use money to grow your side income or to receive back some type of monetary compensation for investing money in a certain way, then you can research that on your own because that's not here in this video. I'm trying to focus on side hustles that require little to no money investment, but really just time, because everybody has time to give, right? Not everybody has the resources and the money. But maybe after you invest time and you begin to grow your income, then you will have the money to invest in these other ways. So I'm gonna get those out of the way, but I do wanna plant the seeds because it's possible it might grow, right? You might have the extra income. So let me talk about those first. So the first way that I would speak about that you would invest money would be, of course, something like cryptocurrency or investing in the stock market and investing in the S&P, any type of stocks, bonds, those type of investments, that does require some money. And yes, you can earn passive income from investments, but you have to have money to invest. Also, you can earn additional resources and income from rental properties, right? Say you had a home that you purchased and you put it on Airbnb or you rented it for the month, and that property income comes back to you in the form of payments. You need some type of money or credit to put up in order to purchase the home, in order to rent it out either on Airbnb or use it as a rental property. And so that is a type of side hustle that will require a monetary investment. There's also ideas like Turo. My son, he was speaking about buying a couple of cars just so that he can put them on a website called Turo. And on Turo, you can actually rent out your cars to people similar in the ways that you would rent out your place on Airbnb. You rent it out on Turo, your car, so people come to town and they're able to use your car. But again, you have to have the money up front in order to purchase the extra vehicles in order to use Turo, or have the ability to put your own car on Turo so that people can rent your car on your days off. So that is an option, but that would be one type of side hustle that I would think leans more into needing money to start up. Okay. And the last side hustle that I think, or side income that I think lends into needing money, would be Amazon FBA. So Amazon FBA is about fulfillment by Amazon. And in this type of program, you would actually purchase whatever type of product you want to sell, possibly from like Alibaba or some, other wholesale vendor. You would purchase bulk. You have it directly sent to Amazon. They store it there for you and charge you a fee to store and fulfill your orders. So when someone orders through Amazon, it directly gets fulfilled through FBA, and they'll pull it from the warehouse, deduct it from your inventory, ship it to the customer, and they handle all the customer service as well. You can have your packaging specifically labeled with your own labels and have it fulfilled by Amazon. And that's what FBA is for. That though would require some type of money up front to buy the product in bulk and send it to the warehouse for Amazon then to fulfill. So I have seen stories here on YouTube of people who only invested maybe as little as $500 and bought like 100 pieces of something that was only $5 each. Invested $500, had it sent to Amazon and marked it up to like $20 or $30 per item. And Amazon was then able to fulfill those orders and send them out to customers as they purchased. With that being said, you do have to pick what items you think are going to be hot, and you probably have to market some type of way, whether it's through TikTok, your own influencer pages, whether it be Instagram or YouTube. You would have to actually advertise your products, and you even can advertise through Amazon itself. So, but that does require some type of deposit that you would have to put down to get those products in order to sell them through FBA. But that program is called Amazon FBA if you're interested. All right, now that we got all the ideas and all the side incomes out of the way that involve you investing money, let's talk about the ones that you invest time. Those are some of my favorites because there's not a lot of monetary investment, but with a little bit of time, it can grow really fast. I'm gonna first start off talking about a couple of apps. Of course, you already know if you've been here on my channel for some time that I use Fetch, and my Fetch account through referrals here on YouTube has grown to about 208,000 points, which is $208 for a gift card. With Fetch, it's super easy to use. You just scan all of your receipts of anything that you purchase. They do have like a discover page where you can actually scan exactly what they're offering additional points for. But if you don't purchase those things that they're on the discover page, then you can just scan your regular receipts at grocery stores, fast foods, clothing stores. It even can connect to your email and pick up receipts from Etsy, from Amazon, all types of receipts, and you will earn points for those. Now, the biggest way that you can earn points, of course, is to refer another. That person would get 2,000 points and you also get 2,000 points, which is the equivalent of $2. I have a link down below for Fetch. So that's one of the side hustle incomes that I've been utilizing. You guys can click the link if you don't have a Fetch account, but you want to start one up. Once you do, you'd also have a referral code that you can share with others. Another side income idea that I have is on an app and it's called Respondent. Okay, so I logged in. These are some of the jobs that you can do. So what you do is you basically on Respondent are trying to get involved in surveys, and most surveys pay a different amount depending on how much it is. Some are remote and some are video, and they're usually one-on-one, but sometimes they can be in groups. What you'll do is basically log in and set up a profile, and then you're able to petition to these surveys. Now, you'll complete a simple questionnaire so they can see if you would be a good fit for this survey, and then they would send you an email letting you know if you actually qualified to be a part of this particular, or if you were selected to be a part of this particular questionnaire. And if so, then you get paid the rate that's listed. And you can only petition to 3 surveys per day. And I've only petitioned to 3, which was on the very first day that I started. And I didn't hear anything back in my email that I actually got selected. So I'm gonna continue to try for things that I think really apply to me, okay? So I'm just gonna give you a few examples of what's on here. So here's one that says, seeking people who are informed or like to research skincare and new products for $100. It's a 60-minute one-on-one remote survey. So they're doing a research product on skincare and skincare needs. They're looking to speak with people who are highly informed about their skincare routine, and they do research on ingredients, on what ingredients their skin needs, follows experts on topics, things like that. I'm not really into skincare that much, so this wouldn't be a good one for me. Let's see. There is interior designers. You can earn $100 for your opinion. It's about 60 minutes. Here's one seeking women 18 to 40 who are hair involved to complete a homework activity. They're a beauty company and they're looking for women between the certain age group to complete a homework activity about hair brands by October 1st. And if you complete that one, you would have $75. It takes about 45 minutes and it's remote. So that's just some of the ideas so you guys can understand kind of what's on the page. So you can definitely apply to that. And if you get selected, let me know, because I kind of gave up hope after 3 submissions, but I'm going to continue to try. There are some other apps where you can earn money as well. I know there's Ibotta, which is a popular app. I don't use that, but you can look into that if you're looking to receive some cash back on groceries and purchases. And that's it for the apps that I can think of. The next category I want to talk about is gigs. Most people are already familiar with gig work. So I wanted to speak about the ones that I've already done and the ones that I actually enjoy the most. Gig jobs would be ones that maybe require a car or a bicycle, like Uber, Uber Eats, Lyft, DoorDash, Instacart, and there's even a new one called Roadie. I'm not sure if you're familiar with that, and I'll take a look deeper into Roadie in just a minute. But for all of these, I would say my favorite has been Uber or Instacart. Now, I'm the type of person that doesn't mind speaking with people, so Uber, Lyft, both of those are kind of good for me, and I have used them in the past, and I did actually enjoy it. I would go out early in the morning and drive people to and from, like back and forth to the airport. Seems like a lot of people were trying to get to the airport early in the morning, 5, 6 o'clock in the morning, before all of the work traffic got involved. And I made quite a bit. I remember at one point I was making about $300 a week just driving people to and from the airport on the weekends only. So it can be profitable if you know your market, know your area, and know what times are available. Instacart is kind of similar. There's batches that are available and you can pick them up and you go grocery shopping for others. And since I pretty much picked up batches that were in my area, I was already familiar with the stores and it made it really easy for me to do Instacart. And I didn't mind it for a while, but after a while I was like, I don't want to grocery shop for myself, let alone go shopping for someone else for side income. And I truly was looking for more ways of passive income. And that's where the gig work just didn't work for me. Recently though, I did go ahead and sign up for an app called Roadie. Roadie is a little bit different from the regular gig apps. What it does, it's intended to be an app that allows you to, if you're already headed somewhere, to find a job that you can do on your way to where you're going. So if you live here in Atlanta and you are already headed an hour outside of Atlanta, you can pick up a gig that is headed in that direction and get additional money. And so you would go into, let's say, a Home Depot, pick up some supplies and take them towards the direction that you're already headed. If you're headed across country, you can pick up even bigger gigs and take them all the way across. And it might not be large items. Some people have had someone pick up something like a special vase that's for their family, and you pick it up here in the town that you live, and you'll take it, like, let's say 700 miles away and earn a couple of $100s for that. So that is Roadie. So there's not many in my area right now, but let's see. There's a delivery for $9.50 from Michael's. So Michael's participates with them. I know Roadie got a lot of backing from like Home Depot, Walmart, Michael's, like larger companies to do small deliveries for them. So you'll do a lot of those type of local deliveries. And this one, the delivery is 15 miles and you would make $10, $9.50. There's also a flower shop on here where you would drive only 1 mile, but make $12 to drop some flowers. There's another floral company where you would drive 22 miles and make $17.50. So Roadie is an app that you should check out. My son has been doing Roadie, but he combines it with doing some other gig work like Instacart. And when he has downtime, he'll check the Roadie app and see if there's something headed in the direction that he wants to go. So Roadie is a good app for you to try out. I would say it supplements something else that you're doing, especially if you're already ready to do gig work. For me, like I said, I was looking for something just a little bit more passive, and that's where these next ideas come in. All right, so the first passive idea, and I still say it's kind of active passive, would be YouTube. And I know you've heard it over and over, and a lot of you who watch my videos have YouTube channels as well, and I would say just keep going, okay? Don't stop, because it just grows exponentially over time. YouTube is something that you can earn money for videos that you made last year, this year. One of my best videos that I made it back in the month of February or March, and it's still bringing me revenue to this day. True, I do have to put out more content now if I want to be funded and get payments in the future, but over time, those revenues or those monies add up over time and therefore only increase the amount of payment you get. Now, in order to start a YouTube channel, anybody can start one, right? But you have to have at least 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours in order to apply to be monetized on your channel, which is where you would actually start getting payments. So like I said, if you're just at the beginning stages of your YouTube channel, just keep going because it does grow exponentially over time. Now, I want to switch paces just a bit and start talking about some things that are on Amazon. Amazon has so many different ways that you can earn money. And we've already talked about Amazon FBA, where you need it kind of like the money in order to start to sell products on Amazon. But they do fulfill, send out the orders for you, do the customer service. I mean, it's just amazing. In conjunction with a YouTube account, an influencer account of any kind like Instagram or TikTok, you can apply to be an Amazon influencer. Before we talk about Amazon influencer program, let's back it up a bit. If you have any type of influence at all, whether it be through Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, you can apply for an Amazon affiliates program, okay? The Amazon affiliates program is really easy to get into. Just apply on Amazon. Once you're in that program, you can actually create a special link for any product on Amazon, and you can put that special link down in the description box of your video or in the link on your Instagram. And you would have to set up a link on your Instagram, right? So on the link on the Instagram or down in the description of your YouTube video or a link within your TikTok. And that way, anytime someone goes over to Amazon and actually purchases your item or anything from Amazon within 24 hours of them clicking that link, you get a percentage of the sale. Now, the percentages vary based on what it is that they buy, but just know you can make money just from talking about the things that you love, talking about the things that you like, talking about the things that you use. And as long as someone clicks there, even if they buy a brand new vacuum while they're looking at the things that you suggested, you'll get a percentage of that thing that you suggested as well as the vacuum sales. Even if they don't purchase anything that you suggested, but just happen to go over to Amazon and within 24 hours made a purchase of any sort on there, you'll get a percentage of that. So that's something to look into. If you're looking for the exact percentages of what you would earn, then I would advise you to go ahead and head over to Amazon and start looking into the Amazon Affiliates program. Now, a little bit deeper into influencing would be the Amazon Influencers program. I'm not exactly sure because they haven't released an exact number of how much influence you have to have in order to get one of these accounts. However, you can apply. Now, I know for myself, I applied when I had about 2,000 subscribers on YouTube and I did not get accepted, but I applied again when I had 3,000 and I did get accepted. And I applied for specifically the Amazon Influencer program. And that will allow you to set up your own store within Amazon where you can link all of your favorite things. You can add videos to your store that will be videos of specific products that you love and show yourself using those products, and possibly even have your video featured on Amazon describing that particular product, and you can get paid extra money from that as well. You can definitely create your favorite things, separate categories, lists. My Amazon storefront is listed down below. Feel free to click down there, look around and see how I've set mine up, but that is only the beginning. There's so many extra revenue potential coming from having an Amazon influencer account and an Amazon affiliates account. So if you don't have enough followers or subscribers between Instagram, YouTube, TikTok to set up an influencer page yet, okay, first of all, I'd say apply for the Amazon Influencer program. If you don't get accepted, then apply to the Amazon Affiliates program. You can have both, and maybe you just want to put links down in your description so people can find the things that you use within your videos. But there's so many ways to utilize this. You can put links down for all of the equipment that you use. I mean, there's so many different links that you can put down in the description of your YouTube video or on your Instagram page, kitchen gadgets that you love. I mean, you see them everywhere, right? So that's a way that you can earn additional revenue just by being an affiliate of Amazon. The next way that I want to talk about with Amazon is for the Amazon M-Turk program. Mechanical Turk is what it's called. Amazon Mechanical Turk is a crowdsourcing marketplace that makes it easier for individuals and businesses to outsource their processes and jobs to an actual person, okay? All of the tasks that you're doing within mTurk are all done virtually. Now, I'll link a video down below of someone I saw here on YouTube who had a great explanation of how she has been utilizing mTurk for about 2 years to supplement her income. And she's doing a lot of really small jobs that maybe take a minute to 5 minutes and maybe pay like 75 cents to $1, you know, like really small jobs. She has some larger jobs in there as well, but she shows how she catches the jobs and how she actually does them, puts them in a queue waiting for them to be done. So she sets up her work all day. I found it really fascinating, but like I said, I'm in search of passive income, so that's not for me, but it might be for you because you literally can set up your work and then just work at your own pace virtually from home if you're working with Amazon mTurk. So check out that video down below if that's something that interests you. All right, so the next 2 programs I'm going to talk about are 2 where you would have to have an invitation in order to get into the program. But once you do with Amazon, there are some ways that you can make some money with both of these programs. And the first one is called Amazon Ignite. So I'm going to bring up the webpage. In Amazon Ignite, you're able to sell your K through 12 digital educational resources. So you would have to create some educational resources for K through 12. And the content creators work with Amazon customers. You sell your original teaching resources. So if you're already a teacher or understand how lesson plans are mapped out, you could easily create some of these type documents in order to upload to Amazon Ignite. You have 0 upfront costs because the publishing of the resources is free. You earn a 70% royalty on all sales, and for products under $2.99, they deduct a 30 cents transaction fee per resource sold, okay? They publish easily, usually appear on Amazon within 2 days of you uploading them, and then they just review them. Now, when you request an invitation, it's going to ask you what type of teaching resources are you going to make? What grade are you targeting? What experience do you have creating resources? And so you'll explain all of that and then wait for Amazon to extend an invitation. But if they do, then you're able to upload all of your resources here, and teachers and other educational people go on to Amazon Ignite. They actually search for products and then purchase them. And when they make a purchase, if it's one of your products, then you'll just get paid a royalty. Now, let me see if I can find some documents. All right, so I went to explore our store and I was actually able to pull up the digital educational resources that are here on Amazon Ignite. Some of the subjects they have are like math, English, science, history, music, either shop by subject or you can just scroll around. So I'm just gonna look around so I can see some of the digital products that they have. These are some of the most popular. So let's see, times tables. This one automatically tells you that this is an instant digital delivery. It's a PDF and it has timetables. We can look inside and see what they look like. These are just some multiplication sheets. Something simple like this could be made with an easy software design application like Canva. And so here's some of the documents that they have so they can fill in their times tables, and it's only $2.99. And let's see. This one's targeted through 1st through 3rd graders. So if you do get approved to upload these type of educational documents onto Amazon Ignite, they would show here, and this is where you actually would be able to make sales. Now, all you would have to do is log in every day and see if any of your products sold, and if so, you would be paid out a royalty. So if you think you have any type of educational background for K through 12, or you can make some of these simple, simple educational resources, then you might want to look into Amazon Ignite. The other plan that's available through invitation only is Merch by Amazon, and I'm going to bring that up so I can show you that one. Merch by Amazon is kind of similar in that you create a design that would then go on one of their many products that they have to offer, whether it be t-shirts, long sleeve shirts, sweatshirts. They have quite a bit of products to offer. And what you would do is select a listing price, put your design onto that shirt and upload it into Amazon Merch. And they would then list your design and t-shirt or whatever color you selected onto their website. And when someone purchased it, you would automatically receive a certain amount of royalty. I'm going to take you to the royalties calculator page so you can see how that works. But before we do, remember this is an invitation only program. So again, you would have to apply to Amazon merch. It does take upwards sometimes of 2 weeks to a month before you find out if you were approved. And you're going to have to substantiate why you think you would be good at designing products for Amazon's website. And there are some really good videos on YouTube that explain how you can actually be accepted into this program. Then you would just create products. Okay, so t-shirts, you'll design them somewhere on another design program. Canva is a great one. Again, I'll link the link down below for Canva. And so you would then use your Canva, upload some type of graphics or lettering for a t-shirt, and upload that design style to Merch by Amazon. Merch by Amazon would then, when someone orders through Amazon's website, which you know there's billions of people who search that website, right? When someone orders through there, they would automatically fulfill it by printing it, shipping the t-shirt to the customer, and handling any returns or customer service issues. And all you would do is log in every day to see how much royalties you have. So it's very passive once you create the ideas and upload them. They do have a set amount of uploads that you'll be able to do when you first get started. And I believe it's maybe like 10 t-shirts, I think, at first, or 10 items at first. So you'll upload those 10. Once you sell at least 10 things, then they take you to the next level, the next tier, and you're able to upload even more designs, okay? So let's say in the US, if you were trying to sell a t-shirt, and this is just some examples, if you set the price, because remember, you're setting the price, if you set the price at $15.99, your royalty would be $2.21. So every time someone bought a t-shirt for $15.99 with your design on it, you would earn $2.21. And where that doesn't seem like a lot, it can add up really quickly. If you sold 100 shirts, you're already up to $221, and 100 does not sound like a lot if you have quite a bit of products listed on Amazon and people are purchasing, right? If you sold it for $17.99, you make $3.72, $19.99, $5.23. And I do see a lot of shirts for around $19.99. So at the $5.23 mark, if you sold 100 shirts in a month, you make $523. And all you did was upload some designs that sell. Super simple. You should check it out. Since it's coming into winter, I thought we also should review some of the pullover hoodie examples because they do print pullover hoodies. And so if you printed a pullover hoodie and let's say you charge $33.99, you would earn $6.45 for every hoodie that's sold. And where, like I said, it might not seem like a lot, especially if you only have 10 designs and you need to make 10 sales. I mean, there's lots of ways you can get 10 sales, right? And so it does grow over time. It seems like everybody that I see that uses Merch by Amazon and have gotten approved and uploaded their designs, it takes some time for it to grow, but it does grow, okay? Those are all the ideas that I have from Amazon. I think if you're interested in any, you definitely should check them out. And I'm gonna then lead from Merch by Amazon into something kind of similar, which you can do on other platforms. So let's get into that. One of the easiest ways that you could, if you wanted to design some products, would be to do it through a website called Redbubble. Redbubble seems to be geared more towards younger crowd, but there is quite a bit of merchandise on Redbubble that you automatically can create designs, upload it to Redbubble, say where you want those designs placed, whether it be on a pillow, a coffee mug, a thermal cup, a mask, a hoodie, a t-shirt. The examples go on and I'll show you some, but you actually just put your design into Redbubble once and they're able to master it onto all these different types of products and list them for whatever list price you have. And then similar to Merch by Amazon, you would receive a royalty every time something sells on Redbubble, okay? So let's see. To apply to get onto Redbubble, it's super simple and you don't have to go through an approval process like Merch by Amazon. There are a lot of people who follow Redbubble completely and just buy things through there because it's a way that you can get like a really niche down products, you know? If you're looking for something really unique and specific, you probably can find it on Redbubble because there's thousands of products out there. So they sell things like clothing, which is dresses, hats, hoodies, leggings, shirts, skirts, tank tops. They also sell stickers. Let's look at some of their stickers. So like something like this that says Radiate Positivity sticker, it's $1.92. That person would get a certain percentage of that as a royalty if it's sold. Stickers are where they don't earn a whole lot of profit. They can sell really quickly, and so that can add up really fast. Masks is a hot one right now, right? Just because the era that we live in, they have kids masks, they have the fitted 3-layer masks, and they have 2-layer masks. And so people just make up sayings that go on masks or designs and put them on here. It looks like the average going price of a mask is between $11 and $12, and they'll earn a certain percentage of that. They also have phone cases. So here's some of the phone case designs, and it looks like they're going for about $20 to $25. They also have wall art. So if you just want to put sayings on a canvas, you also can sell things like that. And you can have those printed with whatever your design are if you're actually drawing something. So let's look at some of the canvas prints. And these can get quite pricey because it's people's actual art on a canvas. And sometimes they're using like stock photos to put in these, okay? Just so you know. So yeah, that's just one of the avenues you can do on Redbubble. They also have baby clothes and kids clothes. Kids masks, onesies, things like that. So just take a look around, but if you wanted to actually, oh, wait a minute. They have stationery and office, so they do have spiral notebooks. If you're interested in creating some notebooks, you can do that here. They have hardcover journals, mouse pads, desk pads. The opportunities are endless. Here's some of their notebooks. And it looks like they're going for about $10 to $11. So they're probably pretty clean on the inside. Let's see what one of them looks like. Yeah, it's just stationery paper, plain blank paper, but then it has this on the outside, which is a mushroom forest, and they're selling it for $13.36. So Redbubble is another avenue where you can upload your designs onto something pretty basic and have Redbubble handle all the customer service, all of the delivery, all of the fulfillment of the orders, and all you have to do is actually upload the designs, and you would also receive a royalty, okay? If you're interested in Redbubble, just check out their website. It's available and it's pretty self-explanatory. And the last idea I want to talk about is Etsy. A lot of people are aware of creating digital products on Etsy, whether it be some type of planner sheet or saving sheet or, you know, game that for a baby shower. People are already aware that they can create these digital download products that you would then just put onto Etsy, and when someone purchases it, they're able to instantly download it themselves. What you might not be aware of is Etsy also partners with a company called Printful, and you can link your Printful account directly to your Etsy account. And in the same way that you can have Redbubble automatically fulfill the t-shirts and send them out, Printful will do that job for you. Now with this one, it does take a little bit of upfront cost, because as people are ordering from your Etsy store, the orders are automatically transmitted from Etsy over to Printful. Printful then fulfills whatever the item is, whether it be a long sleeve shirt, a sweatshirt, a t-shirt. They will print it with the design that you have already pre-uploaded to Printful. So you would upload a design to Printful that would automatically transfer over to your Etsy store. And when someone purchases from your Etsy, it goes back to Printful to be made and created by one of their vendors, sent out to the customer and fulfilled. Now, the only issue with this particular link, it's not a problem, but just so you know, if you are ordering something and it's being fulfilled by Printful, they're expecting payment upon delivery. Like, so when they ship it, they're looking for payment. And you might not receive your Etsy payment until it's delayed. If you worked with Etsy before, sometimes they put your account on hold, and so you don't have the money immediately from Etsy to pay for Printful. So you might need a credit card or some type of float money that would allow you to keep track of how much money is being, taken from Printful versus how much money you're receiving in from Etsy, because those two don't connect. Okay, so it is like a print on demand type t-shirt or supply program, but the only difference is it automatically gets sent over there and they're requesting payment before you've actually received your payment from Etsy, okay? A lot of people are very, very successful with this link between Printful and Etsy. Actually, let me take you to Printful. Now with Printful, you would have to determine how much you want to set your prices for your custom items, because it will explain to you how much the cost is to fulfill and to ship, but it does not tell you how much to set your prices for on Etsy. So you want to make sure you're marking up your price, right? So you're not just earning exactly what they have. Let's look at their catalog on Printful of what type of items they have. Here is Printful's website. Let's talk about it a little bit. It says, turn your hobby into a side hustle. And they have you have many design ideas, and they're here to deliver them through print on demand. How it works, you'll connect your store to a marketplace or website, which in this case would be Etsy. You create your products here within Printful, and then you start selling on Etsy. And every time someone purchases on Etsy, the order would automatically be sent back to Printful to fulfill and send out, as I was speaking to. They have over 301 custom products that you can sell, and that goes, here's some fanny packs, leggings, hats, pillows, t-shirts, phone cases, mugs, several different items. Let me see if I can actually look at the items they have. Products. So let's see. Since it's getting cold, let's look at hoodies. So here's one of their best-selling hoodies. This is just a unisex premium hoodie. It's starting at $26. Depending on the size, I'm sure that's when it goes up. If it's a 2X, it's probably much more expensive. Estimated delivery date is between October 6th and 12th, which is about a 2-week turnaround. So you would have to definitely account for that within your within your Etsy store. And they have several hoodies to choose from. You would put your design, they would actually print it, and then have it shipped out. Now let's look and see. Here's some examples of people where you can put your logo on it. So here's the t-shirt, your design would go here and it would print and be sent out with whatever design you had. So that's just one of their many items, but like I showed you some of the other things that they already have that you can create. So the world is your oyster, okay? There's another avenue of a side hustle or side income that's in conjunction kind of with doing these type of t-shirt sales. And that would be on Etsy doing a mock-up shop. So I'm gonna take you over to Etsy and I'm gonna show you a mock-up shop. All right, so here we are on Etsy. When someone is trying to sell the products that they're purchasing on Printful and they're having fulfilled by Printful, they sometimes need a picture of that product, okay, in order to put onto their website with their design on it. That's called a mock-up. So it would be a picture of like a blank hoodie, like the hoodie that we saw. You need a picture of that blank hoodie, but maybe you want it jazzed up. So it goes right in line with the design that you've created. You then impose your design directly onto that mock-up photo and list it on Etsy so people can have a feel of what it would look like, okay? So some people have created as a side income mock-up shops, where they then in turn use a little bit of money and purchase maybe one each of a lot of these products that are sold on Printful and style them in photography with shoes and plants and flowers. And I'll show you a mock-up store here within Etsy, but that is another side income you can do. So let's look up mock-up. We'll just go to this first one. This is an example of a digital download photo that you would have of a mock-up shirt, okay? So this is the Next Level 3600 white t-shirt mock-up, okay? This is available for a digital download. So they just uploaded a picture of this t-shirt, styled it, and then you would then impose your design right here. If you purchase this picture, you would be able to use this picture on your Etsy store and you'd put your design here, and then you'd have a picture to show off the t-shirt that you created alongside these shoes, jeans, hat, and a little bit of flowers, okay? This person is called the Simplicity CA and has made 4,698 sales. And let's take a look at her shop. Her shop is all mock-ups, okay? So she has a couple of mock-up bundles, but she also has some of the specific types of shirts that are there. So let's say we're looking for the Gildan 2000 mock-up because we're gonna use the Gildan 2000 t-shirt. This is what the Gildan 2000 t-shirt looks like. And she's made it in different colors with different things in the background. And so you're able to pick one of these for $1.50. This is a picture that she styled with one t-shirt, styled it in several different ways. So this has an Apple Watch and some jeans and tennis shoes and a hat on a wood background. That's one way she styled it. Also, she styled the same t-shirt with a water bottle. Oh no, that's not a water bottle. With a hat, some glasses, some Converse, a different look with the same t-shirt, and that's just a little bit different color. So that one looks to be gray. Here's that same gray t-shirt styled the way the first white one was. All of these are considered a sale if someone is looking for the Gildan 2000 and they need to put a picture of the t-shirt onto their shop because they're going to be using Printful to sell t-shirts. They're going to create their design, purchase this mock-up, and then transpose their design onto this blank image that they would have purchased without this Simplicity CA logo and without this area that says your design here. And they're able to put their design onto this t-shirt and then post this picture looking as if they actually had a t-shirt made. Even though they don't have a t-shirt made, they just have a picture of a t-shirt with their design on top, and that will help their t-shirts to sell. So as more people are looking to Etsy to collaborate with Printful and sell Printful items, they need these type of mock-ups. So a good side business would be to start a mock-up store. Let's look at some of the other items she has. Hers are all pretty much the same. I'm going to go back and see if I can find another mock-up store to give you a different idea. Let's see. Here's one. This mock-up store is called Ratty Tink. They have 19,799 sales, all 5 stars, and their digital download file as well. This is the Canva 3001 white Bella t-shirt. And if we go to the Ratty Tink store, they have quite a bit of mock-ups. So this is mock-up if you wanted to do a baby onesie. You would be able to use that. Let's look down. Here's 4 different mock-ups they're selling for $4.29. And this is one actual coffee cup that they styled in 4 different ways. And if you purchase this, you would have access to all 4 JPEG photos. And you can use any of these to then impose your design that you're going to be selling on your Etsy store onto this coffee mug and list this onto your Etsy store so people will know what the coffee mug will look like, but have these things in the background. Okay, so if you're going to sell the product, that's a good way to do it. But if you're not selling it, then this is a great way that you can actually just start to buy one product and do styling, photo styling, which is also called mock-ups, and start a mock-up Etsy store. All right, I hope I explained all that pretty good. There's so many different avenues out here for you to make additional money and side income. I would, like I suggested in the beginning of the video, think about some of these ideas, and something that actually tugs at you or you're pulled towards a certain direction, go with it. Because something that I tell my son, my oldest son, we have conversations and I tell him all the time, we don't have the same ideas and the same things pulling at us. So if something is tugging at your heart or something's telling you to go a certain direction, that's your intuition and you should listen to it. Because if it's calling you, it's for you. Okay? All right, that's everything that I have for this video. I know it was rather long. Hopefully you got some ideas. If you made it all the way to the end of this video and you're a real one, put this single emoji right here and let me know you made it to the end. You're a real one. And let me know if any of these side income ideas actually spark something in your heart. Leave a comment down below. I'd love to hear about what you're thinking of starting. All of them are good ideas. It just depends on what you're drawn to. All right, I think that's everything for this video. Next, be on the lookout for a savings challenge video that I'm gonna be doing with some of my own side income, side hustle money. All right, you guys take care. Bye-bye.